Welcome everyone. This video is about question 29 of ICAP question bank. We will solve this question in accordance with latest tax law for tax year 2023. Please read the question carefully. You can pause video to read it. You can see that the taxpayer in this question is an individual, Mr. Mushtaq. The question is silent about his residential status. In such situations, our default assumption will be resident individual. Have a look at requirement of question. You are required to compute taxable income and tax thereon. Our tax calculation format will look like this. Let's fill in some basic information like name, type of person, residential status, and tax year. Good job. You are doing great. Make your first working on a separate page. For each head of income you must create a separate working on a separate page. Let's read the table which contain information about some of the salary components. Nothing mentioned in first 4 items is exempt from tax, therefore all these 4 items will be taxable. Mention this information in your working. Next item is leave fare assistance. It is the amount given by employer to employee to travel away from place of work. The objective of this benefit is to encourage employees working in high-stress positions to have some relaxed time and fun with their family. This benefit is not exempt from tax. Hence it is taxable. Mention it in your working. Cash paid to non-profit organization as donation. First thing to note is that this is not a cash inflow, hence this cannot be income in any way. If we just recall our notes slides, there is a tax credit for donations given to non-profit organizations. If you want to revise tax credits for donation, a link of relevant video can be seen in description. There is a condition for this tax credit. If this donation is given in cash, then it must be paid by a cross-check. But donation given in question is a cash-paid donation. Hence this information cannot be used to claim any tax credit. It will have no impact on our tax calculation. Motor vehicle provided for personal and business use. And cost of car is Rs 400,000. Let's first see how to calculate value of this perquisite. Recall the relevant slide of notes. If you want to revise valuation of conveyance, a link of relevant video can be found in description of this video. 5% of cost of vehicle will be included as salary income. Mention it in your working. Value comes to Rs 20,000. Vehicle running cost borne by employee is a cash outflow. This will have no impact on our tax calculations. Next perquisite mentioned in question is employee share option. There are 3 important values you need to note. Exercise price, number of shares, and market price. Exercise price has to be worked out as it has been mentioned as a percentage of market value. Recall the relevant slide of notes. If you want to revise valuation of employee share option, a link of relevant video can be seen in description. From fair market value of 5,000 shares, subtract the consideration paid to acquire these shares. The resultant gain will be included as salary income. Mention it in your working. Value comes to Rs 13750. Next information is a house loan. Interest was also paid on this loan, which appears to be less than 10% of loan amount. Recall the relevant slide of notes. If you want to revise valuation of interest-free loan, a link of relevant video can be seen in description. Important point to note is that this provision of tax law is not applicable on loan up to Rs 1 million. This loan amount is only 200,000, hence will have no impact on our tax calculations. Working is complete now. Let's make its total. The total comes to Rs 1.52 million. Mention this figure in your main answer format. There being no income and any other head of income, we can easily work out total income. There being no deductible allowances, we can easily work out taxable income. Now we need a rate of tax. Tax rates are always given in exam, so no need to memorize. Just remember that if more than 75% of taxable income is from salary, then tax slabs of salaried persons are applicable. Third slab is applicable here. Use this slab to calculate tax on taxable income. Tax imposed comes to Rs 55,000. There being no tax credits, the tax payable is very easy to calculate. There being no withholding tax, the tax demand is very easy to calculate. Your answer is complete now. You should appreciate yourself that you did it. You must feel proud of yourself. You can ask your questions in comments sections. See you all in our next video.